I like playing Magic because I like the interaction of it and just the variety of it as well with all the colors, and there's so much stuff you can do, and you kind of create your own system each time with the decks you play, as opposed to, you get a board game, you're just going to do this thing. You can do all kinds of things, and there's always variety, there's always more to learn, there's always more to discover, and to see how other people do things too.
On a personal level, I always wanted to play Magic the Gathering. I remember that the boys in middle school were really into it, and I was kind of curious, but I don't know if I didn't have the nerve to go up and ask, or if they didn't want it, or I don't remember, but it's kind of like finally getting to try out something that I always wanted to do.
Why does he look like the dog in Oliver and Company? He wears that little...
Oliver Company.
Yeah, he wears that little red bandana, and I believe is voiced by Billy Joel.
Yeah, because he did the voice of the main dog in that.
On Central Square.
Alright, I played as the Commander Dogmeat from the Fallout series. He is a 3-mana 3/3 in Naya colors, that's green, white, and red. And when he enters the battlefield, he can bring equipment and auras back from the graveyard attached to your hand so that you can reattach them to him. The goal of the deck is to put a bunch of things on Dogmeat, lots of things that pump up his stats, and then just, take people out of commander damage. I call the deck Dog Get Big, because the whole plan is for the dog to get big. But I always have to make sure I really enunciate that name, because there's sorts of ways that could be misheard.
He's so cute. But it does remind me of Oliver.
I like playing Magic because you can get really creative and fun with the different cards you put together. And after designing a deck, it's kind of fun to show it off to your friends and show your different decks to each other, and it's almost like a form of expression in a way.
I like it.
It's rather pointy in that arm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Draw one. Cool. I will play Path of Ancestry, a land, it enters tapped, and that's my turn. My deck is I believe mostly pre-con Lord of the Rings deck with Aragorn as the commander, and it is the first deck that I really got comfortable playing with and have the most experience with right now. Did you say a county vista?
Canopy Vista.
Canopy, that makes more sense. I was like, I don't know about the county.
Then I will tap 2 white for Pierce Steel Paladin. Whenever an equipment is battlefield under my control, I can draw a card. And equipment has equip 0 as long as I control 3 more artifacts.
Nice.
Then I will... I just want to attack somebody.
The world's your oyster.
Yeah, I know. And so I'm just gonna go for who's got the best board state. Okay, I'm just gonna go for 2 aggressive.
I will take 2 damage. I am now at 38 life.
Alright, now I'll pass it. You gotta do it when nobody's got water.
I played what is also called a burn deck. My commander was this vampire assassin guy named Hello, and he can, by sacrificing a creature with power of 2 at least, he can make a spell go twice. I'm gonna play Island. Needs to play and Hello, the painter with Death Touch. And Casualty 2 on Sorcery.
I'm scared of Death Touch.
The deck I played was based around Huatli from Ixalan. She is friend of all the dinosaurs, known as a warrior poet. Then the other main component I have in there is a ramp package, because dinosaurs are some of the more expensive creatures in Magic, costing up to 9 mana or even more. I shall tap these 3 to play a Heartbeat of Spring featuring Huatli and Saheeli. And now whenever anyone taps for mana, your land
Things got
additional mana.
Things got wild.
Wait, what's happening?
Basically, all your lands are worth double now.
Everybody?
Yes.
Why do I feel like...
I've done this before, and things go crazy.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to come back and bite me in the ass.
Dinosaurs are big.
Yeah.
You have to play that in your dinosaurs.
Cool. Okay.
I have to play the Huatli deck because that's Huatli and Saheeli.
Yeah.
I did get Heartbeat of Spring. I did get that put down, which is always a fun card to play. As I was mentioning earlier, needing the dinosaurs to take a ton of mana, and so that is a fun card not only for me because it doubles any mana sources, or maybe just lands. I have to look again, but so anything taps for 2 mana makes it much easier to play dinosaurs. However, it's not a card exclusive to affecting me. It affects all players, which is kind of a chaos thing, and everybody can also play their stuff faster. And so it's kind of fun to see how it affects the commander game that way.
Okay. It enters the battlefield tapped.
You've got 6 mana because of...
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Oh, yeah.
I will reshuffle those when I'm done. I am going to put Aragorn on the battlefield. I believe I need, so I can add 1 color. That's 1, 2 of any color. 3, 4, and 5. Aragorn enters the battlefield. He has Vigilance and Lifelink. I become the monarch.
Oh, yeah.
Do the thing. Aragorn has Vigilance and Lifelink, and he offers into the game the role of monarch. Thank you. I am the monarch. Whenever, just as a reminder, whenever Aragorn attacks, up to 1 target creature cannot block this turn. If I am also the monarch, no creatures can block this turn. And that's it.
Alright, let's see if I can do anything about that, because that's scary.
So noble.
I appreciate that you recognize my nobility.
Both of these. Alright. I have 2 double strikes. This one actually is a 3/3 because it gets 1+1/+1 for each equipment attached to it. I now have 1, 2, 3 artifacts in play, so all of my equip costs are 0. So I'm going to attach Bloodforged Battle Axe to our good friend Gunner Conscript, which makes him a 4/4. It's actually a 6/4. Double Strike. Double Strike is both first strike and regular combat damage. What that means is that before any other combat damage is done, you apply the first strike damage, and then you apply the regular combat damage. What that means is that it's like just better first strike, honestly. And if the target is still alive after the first strike, you get a second strike to do more damage to it. And then
You don't need to be worried.
Okay.
I'm the one who needs to be worried.
2 to play Sword of the Animist. It has equipped 0 because of Crucial Paladin. I put it on the Gunner Conscript. And Kara, yeah, this is let's see. So an 8/5
I'm gonna need
double
you to...
strike is coming at you.
So that's 16.
That's 16 damage.
I feel like I want to just eat it because I don't want to become Aragorn again.
That's fair. I like this is gonna come at somebody else next time. So
I will take the 16 damage.
16 damage, and I also draw a card for my Sword of the Animist, and then I search for a land.
John has a very strong deck, and things build and build and build in that deck. And that's always a little intimidating, but also as great as the Monarch is, I feel like it also makes you a bit of a target when people are looking to attack and gain something from it. So if that person manages to do damage to me, then they become the Monarch with all the benefits that come with it, with the card drawing and all of that. And so my goal is to usually get it back as quickly as possible.
And so now I will have one more floating, and I'll flip bluntly to the Roar of the Fifth People side. And we are now in part 1 of the saga, which is to create 2 3/3 green dinosaur creature tokens.
Ooh.
So I still have 2 land open, which I can tap for multiple mana because of Heartbeat of Spring, plus 1 mana floating. Let's see, do I want to do anything else here? Yeah, that's enough. That's 5. That's enough to play Snapping Sailback. Has Flash, but the mana open, so I'll go ahead and pay for it now. And has Enrage. Whenever Snapping Sailback is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Okay. I will play another Plains here. Not getting a whole lot of stuff, but I am going to play for 1, 2. Three, so I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
They're all worth 2. Do I have to keep it the same? So if this one I can add a white or blue.
Magic is a very intimidating game, especially as someone who didn't grow up playing it, with, you know, just trying to get a feel for not just what your deck does, but what other people's decks do, what the different color strengths are, what their weaknesses are.
There's a lot, especially as they keep introducing more abilities, a lot to keep track of, potentially, depending on what the other people are playing. And so, luckily there are rules resources online, but it can be interesting though to have to pause the game to look something up at times, but it usually doesn't take away too much of the game, and it's kind of fun though to figure out things together as well, and like, oh, we could do that with this, that's cool, and kind of provides fodder for the future as well, so.
White to play the Palace Jailer. When Palace Jailer enters the battlefield, I become the Monarch.
Oh, alright then. You're just asking me to hit you again, but we're going for it.
Thank you. John, I'm attacking you for 4, and you can't block me.
I can't block you.
Nope.
At all. Okay.
Nope.
That's fine.
I mean, is it? Your turn.
Alright. First off, I am going to play the dog. Dog's here.
Hi, dog.
What's up, dog?
What's up, dog? Yeah. Getting damage on all 3 players is hard and it takes time, and that lets other players enact strategies that are a little bit more widespread, that hit more than one person at one time. You can't attack 2 people with the same dog, as they say. I am also going to use my 1 green floating and to break down your saga, because it's an enchantment.
Yes, my saga is destroyed, so I'll leave it back to the command zone.
Yeah, it's command zone, but I know where that goes, so I was scared of it. So, double strike, +2/+1. 5/4 is Pure Steel Paladin, and I am going to attach junk check to it as well. I'm going to sacrifice my junk thing, and so there's a 10/4 double strike.
Thinking. I will take the 10.
Alright.
I'm at 28.
I'm going to use Eliana to create another zombie. Okay, I'm just gonna go big here. Alright, how many cards are in each person's hand?
So I've got 6.
I also have 6.
I have 4.
2 more mana to cast.
That was a
Jessica's Will.
So you're gonna get.
Some cool things I hoped for that actually did happen were the combination of the spell Jessica's Will, which gives you a whole bunch of red mana, in combination with a burn spell that does a whole lot of damage. And I actually managed to pull that off during the game, which was awesome. 2 more to play. Jaya's Immolating Inferno deals X damage to each of up to 3 targets, so that's 8 damage to each of you, and then you get 2 more because of Gutter Snipe, so
10.
10 damage
Down to 26.
to everybody.
I'm at 18 life.
Me too.
18. So my whole deck is kind of designed around my commander, giving him some creatures to sacrifice, like zombies or something, and then having these big spells I can throw out and then copy them by sacrificing a zombie or what have you, and hitting everybody again with it.
Are you still at 40 lives, Jenny?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Draw.
Keep me around, everybody.
One of the scariest moments was when Jenny started putting out these giant burn spells, because it suddenly knocked a whole bunch of us using Jai's Immolating Inferno combined with the Jessica's Will to deal a ton of damage to all of us at once. We all went from, I think I had over 30 life, and it got down to around 10. Like, basically put us all in like critical condition, like really quick. So it was a really cool moment, but it's like, oh no, I better do something fast.
So you have an 8/4 dog meat with double strike. Then you have the king, Aragorn, there sitting there to block with. So I guess the question is, would you block with Anhelo? Because if I attack either John or Kara with my stepping sailback, they have things that are too big, it's just going to die. And you just dealt like half my life to me, so I'm going to attack you with snapping sailback, and I'll go ahead and take it with 2 3/3 dinosaur tokens as well.
I will block within hello, and they both die.
Yes. Then you have 2 3/3 dinosaurs coming at you.
One will kill a zombie, the other I'll just take.
So, what am I gonna do? Jenny. Ooh, I can attack.
Yeah.
Well, Jenny, in that case, I'm gonna hit you for everything I have because you did that earlier. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And you cannot block me.
No.
Okay then.
Join the rest of us down here at the bottom of their lifespans. There were moments in the game where I felt like I had, maybe not a machine down, but where things were stacking up well and that I was actually able to do multiple things within that turn that hurt multiple people and also like brought my life back. And I'm always, as a newer player, proud and excited by those moments where I feel like I had a really good turn. You have 13, and you have
6.
and
18.
Jenny has 18. All right, well, John, I'd like to hit you for 8.
Alright. I'm down to 3.
3? Actually, I'm just... Sorry, John, I'm gonna also, Oh, no, wait, they can't attack. Yeah, I'll hit you for 3 more. Can I do that?
I'm figuring this out.
Well, yeah, so you should
can't-
be able to at least think about both of them at once.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, then
Yeah.
I will not. Jenny, I would like to hit you with 8 as
And
well.
I guess I can't block it, so alright.
And you have how many?
6.
I'll hit you for 3.
I'm at 3. You can kill me if you like.
No, I can't, actually.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Got 10. We lived another day?
We lived another day, but yeah.
And then I'll draw a card because I'm the monarch.
Yeah.
I was really hoping to get to the end of the saga where all my dinosaurs get a boost until end of turn, or even the one before that where I get to go fetch for a dinosaur, but I didn't last long enough to get that far. So it's goals for the future.
Alright. I'm not gonna win this game, but first off I'm gonna sacrifice a junk and do this just to see what is on here. It became very clear that if Kara got another turn, I would be dead. Kara got the monarchy and just pretty much kept it for most of the game, which meant that her creatures were unblockable. So as much as I made the dog big, I couldn't use it to protect myself until the very end. I don't like doing this. I'm doing this out of respect for you, Kara.
How are you?
I'm going to play Unquestioned Authority on my dog. Dog get big. Enchanted creature has protection from other creatures.
Oh.
And now it is going to be a 28-19 because it gets another thing from Idolized. With double strike, attacking you that cannot be blocked.
Oh.
Okay, I'm playing an instant for 1, 2, 3. Unbreakable formation. Creatures I control gain indestructible until the end of this turn.
It still gets through.
Oh.
No!
I'm sorry. It's protection for creatures, so it can't be blocked.
Well, I'm dead then.
Alright, I think we're all gonna be dying here soon.
I might be dying.
Somebody.
Wait.
I might be dying too.
Wait.
Yeah.
People are gonna be
I should
dying.
have just killed you, John.
You
Why
should have
did-
killed me.
Oh.
Why did I leave you with...
I create another battle axe, by the way,
I'm giving you
and I'm the monarch.
the sound you deserve for this.
Oh no, I deserve it.
I should have
I
just
deserve
killed
this.
you.
Yeah, I did just draw this. With that deck, the only real goal is for the dog to get out, and then the dog to get big. And I definitely got the dog big.
Alright, draw. It got close there at the end, and I feel like it could have gone a couple different directions. Alright, how much health?
3.
And I have 3.
It was down to me, John, and Chris, and they just had a few life left, and I happened to have a right spell in my hand. Okay, everybody, here we go.
Murder us all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Banefire deals X damage to any target. X is 5 or more. The spell cannot be countered and the damage cannot be prevented. So, hitting John
Easy.
cannot be prevented. Cannot be
Oh
countered.
no.
Sacrificing a zombie.
Let's
do it again.
Immolated!
You win!
Congratulations!
In response, I'm going to give my paladin death touch. And then I'll...
Oh my god!